Okay guys, welcome to World of Tanks 9.13. The reason I'm making this video is to urge everybody to take full advantage of the opportunity to create dynamic platoons. Now I was not platooned in this battle at the start. These days I almost never do this anymore. But back then, at the start of a battle, I would try to get the arties working for me. And this especially applies to reconnaissance vehicles, to light tanks, because what you want is you want them to shoot at the target that you are most interested in, that will help the team tactically. That's one of the things about arty. People say stupidly that arty is easy, but from the point of view of your win rate, selecting the right target at the right time is key to improving your success in battles. I'm not talking about W8. I'm talking about victory versus defeat. A lot of people don't concern themselves with that as much as they concern themselves with inflicting damage. Damage is fine, but I would prefer to have victories rather than anything else. So I tried to get the arties to join me, and I established voice comms with them, and good things happen because they will get rid of the guy that I want them to get rid of, which will enable the light tank to fulfill its function to the best of its ability. If you don't do that, you're taking away options from your gameplay, and it's a bad idea not to cultivate that option in games. So away we go here, and I'll zoom back in, and you'll see that I invited a certain person. There, he just joined me. The tier 8, and you'll see the person I want him to get rid of. If I had not told him, once again using the in-voice gaming comm system, he might have picked a whole bunch of other legitimate targets, but not helped the team as efficiently. Now I was I don't know why I didn't zigzag there, but that allowed the 12T to hit me if I'd not driven properly. So I think you can guess the person I want him to get rid of, right? It's not a secret. Ferdinand, you'll see that 12T decided not to preserve his velocity. So the guy I'm platooned with is attacking the Ferdy, and I'll keep him illuminated for him to make sure. The other already hit him too, there you'll see. So let's just watch that. And another arty strike, and there. My Su-14 buddy just got rid of him. Now, in a previous video on this map, I can't draw lines in this version of XVM. I talked about charging down here at full speed to go past these people. And, tons of maps don't offer this kind of thing to you. The pincer from behind, right? A lot of people in other vehicles probably despise. Oh, I got to get rid of something here. Just a second. Settings, general, minimap features. Yeah, I got to get rid of them. There we are. We're not duplicating tanks anymore. Back to battle. Okay, so a lot of these guys that I'm about to victimize, they hate it when I do what I'm about to do. And the 1390 on the enemy team didn't do his job, because he could have, when I made my move here, he could easily have prevented me from doing what I was doing, but he was not around to stop me, and we'll see that right now. So, like I say, I want to go down the one line here, and as I pointed out in my previous video, when you see the 1390 is there, that's not the wrong thing for him at the moment, but once I make my move, right, that's one of the functions of light tanks, is to prevent a breakthrough by the light tanks on the enemy team, and to intercept a light tank that is attempting that. and to save the arties maybe. So Ferdinand is out of the way, and I'm going to make my move. And like I, can't emphasize. Unfortunately, I was seen. Probably didn't drive properly there, but. And I should go to a training room and determine if they've altered the contours here to make it more difficult. So I was seen by the Karn, and you'll see that Jag Tiger aim point A is turning. Watch, he's turning to face me. That's one of the goals of this move, is to distract guns into useless efforts, right? And they should have the discipline to ignore me, and the 1390 should take care of me, right? But they're not doing that. So here is the apotheosis of the light tank. A little bit of fun back here, and it was fun, let me tell you. With all the bushes, there's the other arty. So let's see what happens. There he misses. Thank God he did it on the move. Now I gotta watch me dodge the hit here. So he tries to kill me. I got over 2,000 damage in this game. That's pretty good for an MT. Okay, now, in all this time, where was the 1390? I'm just asking that question, right? So, that's nice. And see, the pincer is achieving its full effect here. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Gonna fire a lot of gold at these guys. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Got him. And the coup de grace here is on the negligent scout. And we'll just see that. Use my repair kit there in order to finish this guy off. So that is one of my best games in the MT25. 2,046 damage, 5 kills, and I don't remember if I showed this to any of my friends. I put it up on wattreplays.com. But let's remind ourselves here that the key is that the Su-14 joined me. He broke open the lock, the Ferdinand, and everything that happened was dependent on that single moment and the concentration on a single vehicle on the enemy team. I would have achieved no successes at all, really, in this battle unless that had happened. It was a precondition for success. And people who do not do this, sometimes they ignore you, sometimes they don't shoot at the target you want, sometimes the voice comms don't work, but you should try to do it in every battle where you can. And the stories I could tell you about the guys that joined me, on numerous occasions when it was all over, they said to me that they'd never had so much fun. And I had fun, they had fun. I get happiness from putting on a show, and it's a challenge for me and a spur to achievement. So I can't emphasize that strongly enough. Anyways, it was game over, and I'll post the battle report so you can look at what happened. It's too bad all maps are not like this, but the heavy tank brigades would probably revolt if that was the case. Anyways, it's game over, and I hope you enjoyed the video.